Funny Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to have a first look at Sleeping Gods. I would have called this an unboxing, but Kurt, I didn't want to get your blood pressure up this early in the weekend. So it's going to be a first look for me. As you can see, the box is gone. So let's get down to the table and see what we got here. I'll tell you all about it. Well, before we go down there, let me tell you about this game. I've wanted it since it was first on Kickstarter, but it was too costly at that point in time. Then it came out. And then it came out in 2021. I wanted it, and it was always $100 to $130 everywhere I was looking. And then several months ago, I probably told this before, I went down to a festival, and the guy had a pristine copy of this. It was used, but it was beautiful shape. He was selling it $45. At that time, all he would take was cash or Zelle. I didn't have enough cash, and I didn't have Zelle at the time. I do now. So, I didn't walk away from that table 10 minutes, 10 feet, when somebody walked up and bought it. Well, I've been watching and watching. It's still 100, 110. And then it finally went down on Amazon to 86. And so I used not all of them, but I used bonus points to get this week and reducing the cost to zero. I used Amazon a lot, so I had a lot of bonus points. So this is where it's at. Let's get down to the table. Enough of telling stories. This game has been getting very good reviews since it came out. I looked this morning and it's already still after going on 3 years now, up to number 52 on Board Game Geek, and then the thematic, it's a number 14. It's a campaign game, and it's the designer looks like Ryan Lucat, and published by Red Raven Games. Let me get this shrink off so we can go to the back and take a look at the back of the box without having a ton of glare. How you all doing today? I'm really excited about this. I've been getting excited about a couple things this week. I hope it's not part of just getting old. I hope I really am excited. But yeah, I've been wanting this for a long time. I already talked to my grandson. We're going to try to get it on the table this week. He likes these type of games too. As you can see, can you survive and find your way home? Sleeping Gods. Let's see if I can read this. A little dark here. Explore a massive open world in a game atlas of connecting maps. You can level up your crew members over a 20-hour campaign. Cooperative, flexible game lets players jump in and out and save your game at any time. It is solo. 8 ferocious beasts and combat systems that rewards good planning. Unlock secrets and discover hidden treasures in a world so large it will take you multiple campaigns to explore. Okay, it says it's for 1 to 4 players. I understand it is a solo game, good solo game also. And I'm just getting my phone turned off here so don't start buzzing like the dogs yesterday. Okay, 1 to 14 and up, 1 to 20 hours. Okay. I don't know if this is a version 1 or version 2. I want to punt it out all the errata and everything once it came in. So let's get her open. Let's get her open, Bill. All right, let's see what we got here. Audio narration. Sleeping Gods, I guess you can get it on there if you want. I don't know if it costs or not. I'll check that out. Audio narration, not narration. Okay, this here, I don't know exactly what this is. Well, this is the map book. Okay, and this is what you'll be going around on. This is pretty kind of cool the way it plays here. And this is the maps, and they're divided by these dotted lines and the center. So if you're here, you can go up there, you can go up there, or you can go into there if you're traveling. Yeah. And you can travel and you can see if you want to go, if you're up here and you want to go north, you go to map 22. And then you would go to map 22, which is in the expansion. that is just coming and is out now too. I don't know if I'll get that or not, but we'll see. But that's the maps, looking nice. This is a quick start guide. Begin here. They highly recommend that you do this first tutorial, the scenario and walkthrough. Okay. And then it's got all kinds of. This is a player aid for achievements. At the end, I'll make a copy of this. I don't like to write on the originals, and then we'll keep it achievements. And then we got a player aid. It looks kind of nice player aid too. I mean, it's got everything on there. Usually, I have to go to Board Game Geek to get these things, so that's kind of nice also. Okay, so this is the walkthrough while they're explaining things for you. Sure, it tells you how to do the journey log sheet. The ship tells you about the shipboards. Second player turn, end of turn. Boy, that first turn's a long one for somebody that's on the second player turn. All right, that's the walkthrough. This is the book. I'm not going to open this book up because I don't want no spoilers for anybody. But this is the book so when you're trying, it'll say go to 133, and then you read 133, to do whatever it tells you to do. And I don't want to get no spoilers myself. So that one is going to have to wait. If you really want to see, I think there's some spoilers out there on the rule book is pretty hefty, folks. Pretty hefty. Looking 40 pages. Did I do that? A little bend in the back page there. Yeah. So we got a component list so you can actually check your opponents, make sure you got everything. How to store components. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I'll have to sort this all out before we get there. Then there's a setup. And the basics, the shipboard. Players, that tells you about the crew boards. And then the game concepts and terms. So we're at about game 8. They're still explaining things here. Okay, here we go. Player turn starts on page 10. So we're looking at 30 unless there's stuff back here at the end that really don't count as rules. But it's written nicely. It's in on color paper, glossy paper. The font is good enough with my glasses on to be able to read without my magnifying glass. So that's good. I was hoping it had some sort of an index. Not there. Let's check the back of the. Oh, this will get copied. Couple copies. This is all the icons explained. Very important. All right, here we go. We got an index in here. This is a good copy too, so I don't have to keep rustling through the books too terribly. Rule reminders. So this 38. What do we got here? Survival tips. Okay. Okay, got final score, and after that's clarification. So final scores on 34, and we started on 10. So we're looking at 24 pages probably of rules. Not too bad, but they got a lot of colors, really nice, colorful displays. Sorry, I was not watching that. I didn't have the book up there properly. Okay. It's the rule book. Then, yeah, we got bags. We have bags, folks. Here's our ship. That we'll be sailing on. Then we got lots of get this big bag open. I'll take a look at those small bags without opening them yet right now. Okay, this here, there's our the first player token, the token that goes around to the player. These are for during combat, I think. Okay. I don't know what they call these things, but these are very, very important because you earn these, then you can spend them to do certain abilities or to relieve people of their if they're hurt or stuff like that. So that's very, very important. I forget what they call them right now. Here's health. Get these markers down. The one thing I like about this, if you get down to 0, you're not eliminated. Okay, there's a ways that you can stay in the game. You just can't do certain things until you get rid of one of these. That's pretty cool. And I would have no idea from what I've seen so far what these little red squared cubes are for. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we have a decks of cards. It's one of these. We don't after we shuffle them. I don't believe we look at them. We draw them during the game, and their abilities that you can buy and stuff like that on there. Okay. Well, this is a really nice one to have. You gotta. I think what you would have to do is use 2 of those things I was talking about that were real important to use this, and then each time a fatigue is removed from this crew member, restore 1 health to another crew member. That's nice. These are nice. These are good things. I'm not going to open them up and show you all of those, but okay. Then we have. We'll take a look at this. And of course, it's got one of those that all the games I've ever had, I have only had this string pull work once. See, and it just didn't work this time either. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh, these are some of the things you can look like. She starts in your crew. These are things that you can have, and these are like food. And now you got to find these things, and you can buy these things throughout the. It's a weapon, and that's another weapon. You can buy these things and then have them in your hands. You can only have 2 in your hands. Certain things you can have more of, but these are abilities and weapons. And this allows you. This is biscuits and gravy. And if you have 2 biscuits and 2 gravy and 2 steaks, and you pay one of those things, you get 4 coins, 1 health, and something off. So pretty neat. Pretty. And then we got this also for restoring your health and so forth. So that's nice. The bits are all the same. They don't tell me what they are. And then we got a big pile of cards that are numbered. Okay. And I'm not going to look at them because I don't want no spoilers, but they're numbered and you have to keep them in order. In this, I believe this is where probably these are event cards or combat cards, one of the two. They're going to be combat cards that that once you have combat, it'll say draw card number 3 and 4. And you draw them out, and they'll be monsters. There may be some more cards in there, but see, yeah, these are the monsters. Then you got to try to get rid of each of the hearts. But until you do, he adds 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to his already 6 or already 4. So that's 8 damage. You got to get rid of this guy quick. Again, it does a body, a leg, a heart. So no spoilers. We're not going to open that up anymore. Okay. Then we got a box. And it's a magnetic box that says, there we go. Good thing Final Girl taught me about magnetic boxes. And we got whole sets of cards. Okay, there's 3 sets of these cards, these type of cards. This could be them, I'm not sure. Well, these are adventure cards and they're numbered. You got to keep them in order. And these are events, or there's 121. A lot of numbers on these. 61 and 1. Okay. So all 3 must be in here. You have to deal these out, and you randomly, I believe you take 6 of each type of these. You put them together, put the worst ones on the bottom, then the middle, then top, and that's events as it's going along. So as you can tell by that saying, everything gets worse as the further you go. So, got some work to do to get ready to play this with my grandson now. Try to get it in amongst all our other channel stuff going on right now. This would be something like when I'm sitting watching football games, or not the Bills, where I don't have to really pay a lot of attention to. And then we got another box. All this box is for is where we put used quests and I don't know what the purpose of having a box for it and not a discard, but I guess it just keeps the table clear. Used quests. Well, I didn't show you any more. I just didn't want to create spoilers for anybody that's maybe contemplating getting this game. And is there anything? Let's check. Oh, well, we got some more stuff underneath. I almost messed this up. Okay, we got a journey log. This is where you're going to record. There's a whole bunch of them here. You're going to record the players, player 1, player 2, the experience, cross it off. And then on the back of them is our maps. So for an example, say you want the number 34 for right here, and it required you to have the raid skill, but you didn't have it. I would write raid right there. So know that I needed that skill. So if I'm back over here and I acquired the raid skill, I can go back over there and take care of business. Pretty cool. It's almost like you need a navigator. And they even give you suggested notes. Nice. All right, there we go. There's one thing. Yeah, we got to take a look at some of these punch outs. This is the shipboard. As you can see, it's broken into different places, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when you get it's your turn, you're going to go to one of these places. This is, what side of the board is this? This is a 3 and 4 side. See, it's double-sided. So like my grandson and I will be playing on the 1 and 2 side. So if we won in here, it means if I was playing solitaire, I'd get 3 of those important things. Playing double hand, whoever goes double hand, it would get 4. And that means we would return 2 of these things from some character. It might be hazard that was played on that have to be removed before you can play it again. So that would mean you could remove 2 of those. Then you go down to your actions to travel, explore, market, and port. These are your fatigue markers right here. The first one goes right side up. And you get the second one, you can't get more than 2. Second one's turned upside down, then it tells you that your attack is reduced by 1. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we got some characters coming here. I'm not sure what all of these, what these are called, but you know, it's got stuff and steaks and fruit and stuff like that. And I think this is money. It could be money. But anyway, these are our characters. These are some of the characters. Captain SoFi. She'll always be our captain, and every player, no matter what characters they have get to use her also. And this tells you these are all type of abilities that she has. She's the only one that has all 5 of them, I believe. Like if you wanted to go into a fight with her, you could send him in also because he's got some fight strength too. So that would add on to her strength in the fight. Some more characters coming here. Looks like everybody, almost everybody, except for Mara Johnson. She's from Atlanta. She doesn't have the fight thing. Most of the other ones do, but they all have other different things. Like whatever this fox is, they both have the fox. This is Marco Reyes from Venezuela, and this is Rafael Vieira from New York. Where are these other people from? I might as well not. Let's give them a little airtime also. We got Sophie from New York also. Uh, Audrey Williams from Liverpool. And Gregory Little from Los Angeles. Wonder if he's ever been to Victorville. And we got some more characters here. We got Canon Sharman from Shinad, Shinad, Shinae. And then we got Kasumi Oshima from Osaka and Laurent Lapointe from Quebec City. And now we just got some more administrative punch outs here. Yeah, before I think these are fives, and before there were littler ones before. I think there were money that are ones. Uh, I'm not sure what these are for. This may be for health markers and stuff like that, where you can use that instead of having 5 of them on your board. Yeah. These are pretty important. I forget what they're called now, but each card has one, and so uh, there's a way during combat to be able to let another person use yours, and then it adds to their strength. A lot to learn here. That's pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Enjoyed seeing this stuff. Go down there and hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And, put some remarks down there. Tell me what you think about campaign games. Do you have this one? How long have you played it if you do have it? If you don't have it, are you interested? So, thank you very much for coming by. SoCalSabre saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.